Good morning, everyone. Hi. Good morning, and happy Monday. So, this is Liz, and I'm coming again to you live from our home in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. And welcome to another episode of The Happiness Journey, our happiness journey as inspired by the book The Happiness Project by Gretchen Rubin. So, if this is your first time to join us on this page, welcome, welcome. And just a note as well that we are not only live on our Facebook page, but we are also live on our newest platform, the Ian and Liz Domingo YouTube channel. Okay. So if you haven't liked and subscribed on that yet, please feel free to do so. We'd really appreciate that for us to grow our followers. So, if this is your first time to connect with us on this page, my name is Liz, and I am a Filipino working and living here in Dubai with my husband Ian and our two stray cats, Sushi and Maki, while still praying for the gift of life. We are both working in retail, and we are also, oh, this is one of those two cats. We are also proud digital business owners, okay? So, please feel free to connect with us if you haven't yet. And if you are watching us live, please feel free to leave a comment so we and let us know where you are tuning from so we will know where how global our page is, okay? So like we said, we are on June second week, so this is the second Monday of June, and we are back with discussing one more happiness tip. Okay, so if you have been following our page, you would know that every week, every Monday, we go live here on our page to share with you one happiness tip from this book, The Happiness Project. And the overall topic for June is about friendship. Okay, so how to make more time for friends. Okay, so before we go there, let's see. We have a few live viewers. Hi Riley, this is my pamangkin. Hi Riley, happy Monday. How are you, baby? Hi Liz, loving you. Red on you, happy Monday. Yes, see, I'm matching my top to my chair actually. Hi Liville, thanks for coming in and joining us. So, June tip number 2, guys. It's about being generous. Okay, as you can see in this this moving banner below, June tip number 2 is about being generous. Okay, so how can we be more generous as a friend, as a neighbor, as a daughter, as a sister? It doesn't have only, it's not limited to being generous with friends. Okay, so how to be generous? So I know different people have different impressions or understanding of the word generosity, but for me, I would like to share that it doesn't have to be just limited to financially generous. Of course you can be, right? For me, being generous is about being generous of my time, my talent, and my treasure. Okay, these are the three things. Actually, it's not from this book, but it's actually from our church community. Being generous of your time, your talent, and treasure. Okay, what does that mean? First, being generous of your time. Okay, time is gold, like we said, right? So time is something that you cannot take back. Okay, if this is something that you can share to those who might need it, a friend who maybe needs somebody to listen to them, to their challenges, to their struggles. Spend some time with them. Just maybe if it's not possible to do that in person, do it over Zoom, do it over phone call, over Messenger. Be generous of your time. Okay. How else to be generous of your time? If it's normal for you to to just share maybe 15 minutes of your time, of your extra time within your busy day, maybe be a little bit more generous and maybe spend a bit longer, like what's 10 more minutes, like, right? What's 15 more minutes. Okay. Being generous of your talent. Okay, how do you be generous of your talent? There are some of you maybe who have acquired, some of the talents over the last year during quarantine. It could be home organizational skills, or baking, or I don't know, going live on social media, or learning a new skill, like I don't know. For me, it was going live on social media, as you would have thought. I cannot really say I acquired a talent in baking. I mean, I'm still there. I have a few bits and pieces of new recipes, but for me, sharing my talent of how to, confidently go live on a video like this, what to say, what not to say, what to prepare, how to prepare, all of that is something that I'm happily sharing with those who are just starting up. Give them some tips and all of that. And one more talent I think would be, I don't know. For me, I wouldn't. I think some of the people like Gretchen, the author, her talent is actually home organization. Okay, like Marie Kondo type, and some of them actually have. She has successfully implemented that in her home in New York. So as you can imagine, homes in New York could be smaller than general ones, right? Because it's an expensive city. So she was able to apply the talent of organizational skills in her home, and she is happily sharing it with some of her friends. She volunteers to do home organization with some of her friends, which is really something really generous to do. Um, so that's one example, right? And you could have the talent of baking, maybe sharing recipes, right? You can share your recipes to your friends. You could have the talent of organizing parties. I know, pre-pandemic, that's one of the things I really like doing. I like organizing parties for our friends, for our colleagues, and you don't necessarily charge for it, right? It's something that you are happy to do because you like it. Okay, so that's being generous with your talent. Being generous with your treasure or your finances is always welcome. I'm sure there's always a friend or two who would need a little helping hand, because of the struggles in this pandemic. If that's something that you can do and you are happy to do, then go for it. Okay, I'm sure there's a lot of people who would love to get some help, and I know many of them are also a little shy asking for help. So if you are that friend who has a little bit extra, who has a little something to share to your friends, to your neighbor, to your church community, please feel free to do so. And that's always very nice, and that's always very good to have to do. Okay, and tying all of this back to the whole being happy, why does being generous make you happy? Okay, so let me read a few sentences here in the book. It says, the author says that, I'm not sure why it took me so long to see this plainly, because I'd understood the principles involved for a long time. Okay, that's my cat, Maki. She makes me happy. Hi, Maki. But there was a circularity to these ideas that confused me. At least one June morning, it became clear. One of the best ways to make yourself happy is to make other people happy. One of the best ways to make other people happy is to be happy yourself. Okay, that's really nice, isn't it? Right? Like, when you see other people happy, it naturally makes you feel happy too. Especially if you are part of that person's happiness, right? If other people also see that you are happy, then what's the second one? One of the best ways to make other people happy is to make yourself happy, right? If other people can see that you are happy yourself, and they also know that they are one of the reasons why you are happy, then it also makes them happy. So everybody's happy, right? Let's see a few more comments in here. Hello, everyone. Hello, Christine and Florida Liz, watching from your room. Why are you in my room? That's my sister. Hello, hello. Hi, Jay, love your topic. Yes, I really love this topic of happiness. Another sister, hi, Nyar, good morning. My whole family is watching. I'm happy. Hello, mommy, watching from our home. Hello, mommy. Love you. So, right? So, happiness, guys, is not very elusive. It's something that we can easily do. We don't have to chase it. Happiness is just all around us. There are so many ways to be happy, and there are so many reasons for us to be happy. And this series is actually just out here to help you, share with you a little bit more tip on how you can be happy, how you can be an instrument of happiness to other people. And as a reminder, the June topic is about making time for friends. And today specifically is about being generous. Again, being generous with other people doesn't need to be limited to financial generosity. You can be generous of your time, your talent, and your treasure, and many other things that maybe I haven't covered in this topic. Okay, so if there's something you'd like to add to that, please feel free to leave a comment and let us know so we can spread more happiness tips to those who have been watching us. Okay, so that's it about today's topic, being generous. Again, this is inspired by the book The Happiness Project by Gretchen Rubin. If this is your first time to see this book, or if this is the how many times you've seen this book, please feel free to leave me a comment if you read it, if you haven't read it, and I'll be happily sharing one more tip with you next Monday on week number 3 of this June series, the Happiness Project series, focusing on making time for friends. And just as a intro for next week, the topic is about showing up. My cat Maki likes to be on screen with me. Hi, Maki. Okay. All right. So showing up. Okay. So that's our topic for next week. In the meantime, we have to go to work. I hope you guys found some value in today's Go Live series. And remember, there's always an opportunity for us to be generous. Okay. If you have that opportunity, take it. Okay. That's all for now. We have to go to work. But thank you so much for tuning in. This is another episode of The Happiness Journey, our happiness journey inspired by Gretchen Rubin. Stay safe, everyone. Take care. And remember, a joyful heart is a magnet for miracles. God bless you, everyone. Bye.